today. From FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland, this is the NFL on EA Sports. Ryan Fitzpatrick and the Washington football team taking on Carson Wentz and the Indianapolis Colts.
This building holds just north of 80,000, and they have come out in very good numbers today at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. The enthusiasm for football here on the East Coast always in the air. These folks are ready as their guys get set to match up with the Indianapolis Colts. Dustin Hopkins has it on the tee, and here we go from our nation's capital. Rodgers on the return. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. As we get a peek at the number 2 overall pick from the 2016 draft, standing at 6'5", Carson Wentz.
Not only does he look the part, he plays it as well. Tall, prototypical-looking pocket passer with better athletic ability than what people think, gets outside of the pocket and makes big plays downfield.
Now the first carry from Marlon Mack. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Wentz. They'll find Hines out of the backfield. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 12 yards there and a first down.
Well, I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield, and he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Pac-Man, 180! Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Tell me what you got. What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some.
Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 more there and another first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the ground, it's Mack. And he gets it down to the 32. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Here we go. Blue 80! You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey.
On 2nd down and 4. Wentz. That's complete to Jack Doyle, the tight end. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
They'll run on first down. Hines. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Working from the gun, Wentz. Taken in by the tight end, Doyle. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to, pick up a first down.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now Mack. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4. Throwing now is Wentz. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Wentz. This will be caught just inside the 10. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. Rodrigo Blankenship for the Colts field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Blankenship's kick is good. And the Colts hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And Gibson decides against bringing it out. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. Leading them out is going to be their quarterback. That's the grizzled vet, Ryan Fitzpatrick.
He's one of those guys that's been around the block a few times in the NFL. And at this stage in his career, what he lacks in big playability, he more than makes up for it in veteran leadership, a real knowledge of the game, and being a terrific locker room presence.
Fitzpatrick on first down. And a sideline pass that's caught by Thomas. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Fitzpatrick now. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Whoa! 58's the mark.
A carry here for the big tight end. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
58's the mic. Here we go. 58, boys. 58. 58's Mike. Think you gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this? You think you gonna get this?
On second down, it's Gibson, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down.
58's the mic. 58.
Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. He'll go underneath with this one to McKissick. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
3rd and long as a defender, all you want to do is guard the first down line. Make sure that everything stays in front and run up there and make the tackle. They did everything exactly right, except making the tackle the running back, and he ends up finding a way to pick up a first down. Brandon, that play just should not happen.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. A run here for J.D. McKissick. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Alert 3.
2nd and 7.
Alert 3. I got tripped this side. We got 3.
From the gun, Fitzpatrick. Short throw to the tight end, Thomas. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Yeah, baby.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 13 yards there on a Washington first.
Well, partner, this drive has been a model of efficiency. They've done everything they've wanted to, and the defensive guys, they've got to be getting frustrated. They can't figure out how to get off the field.
Right, 80. 53. Mike, 53. Man out, man out, man out.
First down, Fitzpatrick. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. DeForest Buckner busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Right over there, right over there.
Another try after the first down sack. Fitzpatrick. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Nice hit, boy.
Right 80!
58 to Mike.
I'm coming for you! You mine!
Here's Fitzpatrick. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. No doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense.
Yeah,
run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Hang in there now, hang in there now!
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
Tight on the left, tight on the left. Move. 3 down, 3 down.
Go. 280!
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do. Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soft.
Here's Wentz to throw. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction. A 40-yard punt, no return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. And you figure, Charles, they have enough time here in the first half, more than a minute, to put a drive together, at least get them in position to try a field goal.
Yeah, they've got all 3 timeouts at their disposal, so I'm actually thinking bigger. With those 3 timeouts, that amount of time on the clock, I'm thinking about trying to get a touchdown and settle for a field goal.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Go.
Clock running as Washington will try and hurry up.
I got you.
To throw again on 2nd down. Fitzpatrick throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
White 80! Hey, turn it up, turn it up.
Fitzpatrick now to throw on first down. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Could be a touchdown in this first half after all. It's first and 10.
I'm going back to you.
Fitzpatrick again. Catch made, Harmon. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That's back-to-back plays of 20 yards. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not going to get effective, that's for sure. We all know there's going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the quarterbacks out there tell them, oh boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. Get us off this moving again.
So it's first and goal, a great opportunity to get that lead back for the break. Again, it's Fitzpatrick. This will be caught just inside the 10. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. The line of scrimmage is the 7 now on second and goal. To the area, and Fitzpatrick. And it's caught. Touchdown, Washington. Logan Thomas. And the final seconds of the first half. And Washington has taken the lead. Good bounce back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field in the end zone.
Great excellent bounce back. Tremendous plays. Confidence never lost. And obviously transmitted that to his teammates as well. But a really nice drive.
Dustin Hopkins comes on down at the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was polished off by Washington touchdown. So now much time to work with here. 9 seconds remaining in the half. This one is away. Rodgers on the return. And that was about the 26-yard line just across the 25. White flag coming out. They left him to deal on it. And with time running short here, they'll simply take it in. That should do it for half number 1. So we reach intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we'll sit down the coast now to Orlando, where we find Jonathan Coachman ready for the EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. Welcome everybody to our abbreviated version of the EA Sports halftime report. We saw a strong first half from our quarterback. His guys have the lead, as well as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So Washington in a good spot. They got the lead. They will get the ball as the second half gets underway. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And it's returned on that positive as he gets past the 25 to the 27-yard line. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Maybe mix it up now. Go to the ground game. Surprise the defense a little bit.
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing some I wouldn't change it until they showed me a reason to do so.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and they'll make it 2nd and 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good solid yardage. They'll take that any time you hand the ball back.
Here's McKissick. Takes this one across the 35 to the 36. A gain of about 4.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, I carrying the ball. How about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism. They created some nice space for him.
And on 3rd down and nickel formation here defensively. They'll go again with McKissick. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Mike, 58, right there. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D.
A 1st down throw for Fitzpatrick. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. They will run it. It's McKissick. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Rip left, rip left. Hey, 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic.
On 3rd down, Fitzpatrick. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So it would appear they will not be able to add to their lead on this opening drive of the 2nd half.
Yeah, if another touchdown was scored there, now we're talking about a 2-score game, and they're probably on their way of creating an excellent gap between them and their pursuers. But how about the defense there, able to step up and keep themselves in this one?
Here's Tressway now, as he's on to punt for the 1st time this afternoon. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Where's 52? Watch 52.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Mack. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Mike's 50.
Now a play fake. Wentz. Wide open receiver complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Throwing is Wentz. He dumps this off to Mack. It's a gain of 7, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wentz. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop, but when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
This is 3rd and 1, very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Now Wentz. Flushed out right. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a 1st down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a 1st down.
On 1st down. Mack able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll throw it. Wentz. He's got Jack Doyle. And he'll go down at the 28. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action.
Come on, man.
So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot, but they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
From the gun, it's Wentz. A good throw here, finding Pascal. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Baby, get him, boys. Get him, boys.
Second and 8.
Check 56. We got to get the ball. Can you get the ball right here?
Working from the gun, Wentz. The toss here completed to Pittman. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
Let's go.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. On the delay, here's Hines. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Your trip is here. Go. 180. Go. 56, the mark, boys. 56. Check 56.
Now Wentz. And that is incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the right hash, this from 33. Blankenship's kick is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. Here's Antonio Gibson. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Fitzpatrick. Pass caught left side by Humphries. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. That's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. On 1st down, Wentz. The pass underneath. Here's Hines with it. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Right there, 56. Stop your whining. Watch the safety creep.
Shotgun now for Wentz. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And he gets it back into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery leading to a Washington touchdown. We know this defense has some playmakers. We saw it right there. Well, really, we've seen it the whole game.
Isn't it nice to see that on the opposite side of the ball? Respect, my man, respect. The defensive guys are outscoring their opposing offense.
Yeah, they're outscoring him indeed with that score alone. On is Hopkins now for the extra point. And it's up. It's good. Our score 14-6. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This will make it into the end zone. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Carson Wentz, along with his offense, heading back out there for their next possession. In need of both the touchdown and the two-point conversion here, down 8.
And it's time to just separate those two in his mind. Okay, the two-point conversion will have to come later. I remember playing for a coach and hearing him tell our quarterback, son, there is no such thing as an 8-point play. So let's not even worry about that. Get it into the end zone. We've got the two-point play cooked up. But let's get to that when the time is right.
They'll be trying to focus on the 6. First play of the drive in their hip pocket. Of course, the focus here has to be the touchdown of the two-point conversion. Field goals aren't going to help you.
Yeah, but how about that first play of the drive? Just to get them started, nice gain, got some positive momentum going. They're on their way, and they don't have to rush.
A throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A good first down call as the screen play gets him 9. Very sharp here to start this drive, 3 for 3.
Yeah, I like the way he's running this 2-minute drill. Very sharp, very precise in throwing the football.
Now Wentz signaling frantically. Let's get to the line. Wentz to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Let's go, baby. They turn over. Let's get that ball. Let's get that ball.
They go back to the ground, this time Barber. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Point 80. 53 is the mic. Check pass. Check pass. Mike. 53.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as he'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. There, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Carson Wentz in the offense. Down 14-6, 1:16 remaining. They need a touchdown and, of course, the two-point conversion as well. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He was looking for Jack Doyle that time, but it's going to be second down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Back to throw, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you could hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Now we get another look at Washington on offense. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs.
58, 180.
Got to do better. Come on, QB, come on.
58, right over there.
Washington about to close this one out as they are down to a knee.
$58's Mike. I got you. 58's the Mike. 58's the Mike. Let's go, defense.
To a knee goes Fitzpatrick, and that should just about do it. So it's Washington getting the victory here. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Washington football team as we say so long from FedEx Field.